Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. Let's go to it. I wanted to share something that I saw and I needed to just share it with us. It's so
Barack and Michelle Obama had been one of
this video I'm gonna just share with you. Sometimes we get involved with people's affairs and we don't even know the whole story. We don't know the whole story. We don't have all what we need to know. People just go into rumor. When I saw this video, I'm thinking now, I want to talk about this for a minute. This couple is well loved by a lot of people, including my very self. And I'm wondering, if they have issues in their marriage, then that's up to them. That's not up to the public because we're not there when they came together. We don't know if they actually have problems. She might have her own, the lady in question might have her own situation she's dealing with. She's growing. We all growing. Sometimes you just need space. You just want to be by yourself and deal with some stuff or something you think is a situation might be for your own personal mental health. You want to be by yourself, or you want to reevaluate your life and your goals and where you're going with your life, and you want to be by yourself. And sometimes it might just be you just need a break. And you don't have to be everywhere in every function because your husband is there or because your wife is there. You must be there. No, we all have our lives. You might want to go to East. I might say, listen, I'm going to West. You can go have fun. I'm going to have fun. Have fun in the right way, as long as we're doing the right things. So when I saw this video, I was thinking, I just needed to share that. I just needed to let that out of my mind. It's so important for you to just let people be sometimes. They don't always have to be together, holding each other's hand, jumping everywhere. This is to do with Michelle Obama and Barack Obama, former First Lady and former President of the United States of America. And you just don't have to be everywhere because they're everywhere, everywhere together. They have their life to live. She's live part of her life for him, you know. And yes, they both enjoy the time there, but right now she want to be by herself. Let her be. She's 60 now, going to be 61 if she's not already 61. Let her be. Listen to this video. Let me know what you think. Please, first of all, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like, share, click on notification button so when we're on, you will be notified. This is Hairsworth View. Thank you so much for watching.
One of the world's most famous couples since he became US president, which was 17 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Now their relationship is facing public scrutiny, with people raising concerns that they were last publicly seen together 5 months ago. They could have been sitting on the couch watching Netflix for 5 months, but anyway, they've last publicly
But you hate that
together.
word, concerned. It's like you're
so
really
concerned.
And it's also been highlighted that Michelle didn't accompany Barack to the state funeral of the previous US President, Jimmy Carter. And she has announced that she will not be attending Donald Trump's inauguration on Monday.
Good for her.
So
she probably saw the seating list. No, she's a strong, powerful woman. Her speech during election time was the best speech. She was amazing.
She's an amazing orator.
And she stepped up and she faced it a bit because she's had to take so much abuse. I think she's gone, that's it.
It's so difficult, though, isn't it? Because in one way, I agree, and you think, well, what's it got to do with us? We don't actually know what's going on. And we saw how intrusive things became with Kate Middleton, where she was forced to put out a statement. And you don't want to think that anyone would have their hand forced in a situation like that. But she's a public figure. They have shown their relationships. They have done interviews together. They have been on podcasts together. she's a former First Lady. Is it in the job description? You know, is it in public interest? If we have access to them in a capacity that we don't to other relationships.
Well, I mean, I think absolutely you're right. If we think back to Kate Middleton,
I'm going to stop her for a little bit here just to interject here. But the point here is other first ladies like Laura Bush, none of them, we haven't heard anything from her. We don't know if they even go out together, you know. Bush Jr., we don't even know if they go out together or they don't. Nobody goes after them, you know. They just let them be. They just let them be. So we should let them be. If they want to go out together, that's fine. If they want to go separately, it's fine. You know, if she said, okay, I don't want to go to Jimmy Carter's burial because I have other things I planned before this happened. You, as a member of the family, you as the former president, need to be there. You don't need to come with me. I can let that go. I'll go by myself. You go represent what you do, and us. That's fine. Or I don't want to be in the inauguration because of our personal reasons, because she spoke, you know, like they were saying. Maybe they're not in the same pace. I don't want to be there. She should be allowed to do what she wants to do, as long as she's not doing the wrong thing, you know. Anyway, let's get back to it.
you think of the speculation that led up to that about the state of their marriage and what was going on, and it got really, really unpleasant, particularly on social media, of course. And then, of course, we get the news that she'd been diagnosed with cancer. And my goodness, did you see people back off from that point of view?
I want to say something here, sorry. You see, the way they took Kate Middleton's mental health, you know, people were coming after her, it wasn't really good, and maybe for her mental health, blah, blah, blah. I wish you people also concerned like that. You know, you're also very caring about Meghan. Even on this particular, some people in this lose women, let me say, most of them in this lose women, let me say so. They stand with Meghan and Harry, but someone among them here, which I don't want to call her name right here or point my finger. Well, maybe I'm already doing it. Don't like Meghan. They don't just, some people don't just like her for not doing nothing. And they don't care when she says she has her mental health, or she needed to be by herself, or she needed to just stay away for whatever. They won't want to hear that. So she's saying it. I'm like, you know, you guys are always double standard. And I don't like that. Anyway, let's go back to it.
But the point that Nadia makes concerns. I mean, let's not be naive. This is politically motivated, isn't it? Because there are people for whom they would like to see the Obamas split up. They would like to see tension because they don't like the fact that they've been the perfect couple. So, you know, I do think if you look at the motivation behind it, I find it pretty unpleasant. But people do talk about relationships, don't they? It's just, I'm sure they've spoken about, well, they speak about your relationship, Frankie, or whatever, and I don't know how you insulate yourself from that.
Yeah, I think, I mean, we do, but I think there's something different between, like, you chatting to your mates and being like, oh, obviously just not really been around, wonder what's going on there, you know, to, like, it being this big public thing. But I think, yeah, they've been open about their relationship and when it's been good and stuff, but even if it was bad, why do they have to talk about it until they've figured everything out? You know, why do we need to know? I think, you know, I don't claim to be anything like the Obamas, but, you know, you do have it like, if I've not put Wayne on Instagram for a bit, everyone's like, oh, Wayne's not been in any pictures lately. Where's he gone? Whoa, what's happened? And I'm like, first of all, he hates having his picture taken and he doesn't really do social media. And secondly, like, I see him every blooming day. If I don't wish him a happy birthday on Instagram, it's not that I've, like, completely ignored him. Like, I live with him. I have his phone number, you know, and it's like that with friends.
I took him
like
croissants in bed, you know.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, well, one of us, if I don't say happy birthday, Kay, on your birthday, I've got your number. Do you know what I mean?
But you didn't even message me.
No, yeah. I do try and ignore you as much as possible. But we don't really do red carpets and stuff like that for that reason, because I'm just like, people know we're together. We don't have to ram it down people's throat. And I do think it gives you that extra layer of pressure. And relationships are hard and marriages are hard.
But it's funny, last week we were talking sort of a similar thing, and Grace was here, GK Barry, and obviously she's younger. She's quite a bit younger than you, actually, Frankie, now that
I'm aware. Sorry about that.
No, but she was saying, like, in a new relationship, it's a thing. You're not official until you are Instagram official.
Oh, really?
So I mean, it's kind of the way that relationships start off now. There has to be a public face of a
I
relationship.
think the more public you are, whatever your job, the kind of more in danger the relationship is. I think when you say, like, actually, we just talk to each other in real life, that seems a bit more authentic. Whereas if when you follow people that post every single move in the relationship, it almost it says to me something's not quite right there.
But
Yeah.
does that,
I
does
think
that
so.
mean we're old that we think like that?
Speak for yourself.
I think especially when something's been set up as a perfect relationship, because a perfect relationship is an imperfect relationship with all the problems with it and fighting through it and all of that. I mean, Mark and I have been doing a marriage podcast for years, and because we're so honest, we'll turn up and people are more surprised that we're still together. And I like it that way rather than, and you know, like if I do an anniversary post, I will start it with saying this has been really, really hard, and yet here we still are. But I
very
worry
sweet
that
to each
young
other, though.
people feel that pressure that they've got to look. What is perfect? What does it mean? One person.
It doesn't exist.
And then you're on a roller coaster that you can't get off. I mean, you say they've shown us their perfect relationship, but I'm sure the Obamas would just say, well, we're just married and we talk together. Do you know, they're not aware they're showing a perfect relationship. They're just a couple.
They are very, very smart, aren't they? So they will be aware that there is a public face of their relationship. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't a nice picture up soon of them, you know, doing something.
I think it's just fundamentally misogynistic. I really do. I'm really praying that she has just said, I am not going to that man's inauguration. I'm done. Well, that's what I'd do if I was married to Obama. I'm not going.
Yeah, I know you would. I know you would. I believe you. Let's talk about how old Frankie's get.
Okay, so it's funny, you know. So I'm going to stop it there because that's actually where I want to talk about, and that's where it stops. But what I really want to say here is that just the last word it says, I don't want to be there because I don't agree with, you know, she said so many things that how she felt, how this person has made them feel over the years and all of that. So why go there? There's no need pretending, you know? She's got to the age where she is. She don't need to pretend. She don't need to try to please the world like that anymore, you know? You get to society age, people always say, when you get to society age, you don't want to pretend anymore. You just yourself, you say it the way it is. You're so honest to the bone, like, I'm not doing that. Because you know that you've done all this and all whatever, and you have a t-shirt to show for it. You have your marks as the scars to show for life you've been through. So what else is left? What else is left that I haven't gone through? So goodbye. I ain't going there, you know. So I think that is exactly where she is at now in her life. I can decide what to say, when to say, what to do. Is my life. I have come to that level now, or that stage of my life. I'm not pleasing people to displease myself. No, 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 no. You know, yes, they live a public life. Yes, they show such a wonderful picture or image of their marriage to the world. The way they've shown it is if to me it doesn't seem as if it's public figure image. No, 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 no. It's the way they are indoors. That's exactly what she showed outside. That's what I believe, because it's so difficult. It's so difficult to pretend for years and keep, you know, bumping, you know, do your bumping, hug each other, laugh, and all of. When you know indoors you are fighting. You could see what's her name, Melania. Melania won't do that. She too. She said that's who she is. She wasn't going to pretend for her husband out there. She just do her thing, you know. So people, they just I'm not giving you that what they call it. That's the name for it. With a trophy wife, you know, outside you look so, oh, just for him to be walking around so cocky, like I have it all together, like my beautiful babies with me, and that's my baby here, there, you know, all of that, just to look good in the face of everyone, when really indoors they are war, you know. So people marry for that. and they agree to it because they know what they're making out of it. They know what they get out of it. But not everybody is in for that. So anyway, that's what I said. I'm gonna just hold on a second. I'm gonna play a video where the president was actually wishing the wife a happy birthday. So just give me a second on that one. On this very video, he was wishing the wife a happy birthday. It has to do with this rumor stuff. Anyway, let's see. It's just for educational purpose, really. But let's see. Let's watch it together.
Barack Obama subtly squashing split rumors with a sweet birthday tribute to his wife, Michelle.
He's got a little swag, That's okay. I mean, I'm proud of him.
The former president sharing this photo holding hands with his wifey on a date night and gushing about her in the caption, writing, "Happy birthday to the love of my life. You fill every room with warmth, wisdom, humor, and grace, and you look good doing it. I'm so lucky to be able to take on life's adventures with you. Love you." Michelle responding with a simple, "Love you, honey."
He's a stylish man who is healthy, and he's smart, and he's passionate, and he's inspiring, and who wouldn't fall in love with that, It's okay.
The divorce rumors started flying after Michelle was MIA at former President Jimmy Carter's funeral. That's Barack and President-elect Donald Trump sitting next to each other at the memorial. All living U.S. presidents and their spouses were there, except Michelle. Then, just days later, the Associated Press reported the former First Lady would also be skipping Trump's inauguration on January 20th. It's still TBD on why she's not attending the ceremony.
I would say be true to yourself, because it's easier to live life being authentically you. You don't have to fake anything, and you never have to remember who you're trying to be because you're always yourself.
You see, I think that says it all. That says it all for you. That says it all for me. So I leave it there. You let me know what you think. Leave us a comment and just let me know what you think. It's so funny. It's just funny to me that, that's how you want to live your life now. And we have to get used to it. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, like, share, click notification buttons when we're on. You will be notified. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you some other time. Once again, take good care of yourself. And remember, you are loved by the Lord.